Welcome back to Monarrez Marketing. Today we're going to be going over how to streamline SEO tasks with AI. In the past, we went over what limitations you face with using AI in SEO, but today we're going to look at things that you can use or tasks you can leverage AI for. So, number one is going to be content outlining. In the past, you would manually analyze, the top 10, 20 top ranking articles on Google, identify the common themes. And when I say top ranking articles, I mean articles targeting the keyword that you're looking to target. And so, anyway, you would have to use these common themes that you identified and their structure hand in hand in order to write your own blogs. And so, this would take hours to sit down and actually structure and write out. However, with AI, you just have to be really good at prompt engineering and give it your main word, your main keyword, and then it kind of analyzes the top ranking pages for you in seconds. It can read a lot faster than you can, and it will be able to find common headings and topics that you need to use. It can help, generate a structured data-backed outline with recommendations on different sections, FAQ questions that you want, or frequently asked questions that you want to include, things like that. So it saves a lot of time with the research phase and the research part, giving you a more comprehensive data-backed foundation in minutes instead of hours. So you're not sitting there thinking, all day, oh, what can I add? What should I do? You have all that right there. And then it's just up to you to write based off of that structure. The next thing that we have is meta descriptions and title tags. So writing unique, compelling, and optimized title tags for every page can be time consuming. In the past, you would craft each and every single one by, on your own per page. And this is constantly checking the character limits and keyword usage, LSI words, all these things that can get overwhelming. But instead, prompt engineering's a big theme in this video. So prompt engineering and reviewing. Um, so you're going to want to provide the page's content. So what is it about? What does it go over? What are the keywords? What are the specific, CTAs, character limits, all these things. AI can generate different options, optimized versions that adhere to these character limits. And then again, like I said, a really big theme in this video is going to be reviewing. Use your common sense, sit down, maybe you're over some character limits from what it's provided for you. And it's not just characters that we have to focus on. Sometimes it's pixels that can affect the character limit as well. So capital L has more pixels than a lowercase l. So sitting down and adjusting that, that is a lot less time consuming than doing it all on your own. So it eliminates the blank page problem, and it enables you to create, and update meta tags at a scale, that's a lot smaller than having to do it all on your own, because it takes, a few hours to do a large site versus days or more when you use AI. When it comes to image alt tag generation, so a lot of times this is, in the past it's been manually writing descriptions for every single image. Sometimes you miss going in the back end of an image and it's just generic whatever the image is, or if you use a stock image, sometimes it's just this, generic random text instead of having your own, leveraging that opportunity to use keywords and LSI words to help you rank higher. So with this, AI uses computer vision to analyze these images that you're using on, service pages, home page, about page, blogs, whatever it is. And it can identify the key objects in this image and help tell you, hey, like you should use this or you should use that. You also want to throw in the fact that this is my keyword, and it'll help generate, the alt tag based off of that, or alt text based off of that. So after that, like I said, you want to review it. This, again, the huge theme between prompt engineering and reviewing. Those are the two things in this video. You want to sit down, use, human review and optimize it. So this automates the bulk of your work by ensuring all images have a baseline description for accessibility and SEO, because you have a lot of visually impaired people that are probably going to be visiting, maybe not probably, but they might be visiting your site and different things like that. And this just helps. So it tells the crawlers what you're writing about, what this has to do with the page, and it also helps visually impaired people understand what they're reading and what they're going through. Our next thing is going to be schema markup. So when it comes to writing and implementing complex JSON LD code to earn rich snippets, that can be, time consuming because you manually code the schema, which is a technical, time consuming, and, it's prone to errors. So a really big thing that you can do is use leverage AI so it can help identify things. So AI analyzes a page's content determine the best schema type. So is this a product? Is this FAQ? Like those kinds of things. And then it'll generate, valid JSON LD code to be able to, or by pulling information from the page. So then, you just have to validate this, use a human control tool to, quality check the output and ensure it's ready to be deployed. This saves a lot of time because it eliminates the need for manual coding, reducing the risk of errors and accelerating the process, from a couple hours per page to just a few minutes. Making rich snippets this is something that is really important and it'll help you, um, again, like I said, save time. But a really big theme, like we said, is human validation and review. You need to make sure that um, what the content AI is creating and giving you lines up with what you need it to be doing. Content audits and optimization. So, auditing a large website can be time consuming and it's hard to find what needs fixed, what's underperforming. In the past, you would manually pull all this data from various tools. So, your website builder, SEMrush, Ahrefs, whatever you use, Google Search Console, and then you would put it, compile it to one spreadsheet. So Excel or whatever you choose to use. And this takes a super long time. Then you have to go through and look at each and every single variable, compare them all, and pick and choose, basically weigh what pages you think need to get edits and stuff done immediately, what needs attention right now. But when it comes to AI, they're able to pull the performance metrics from different sources and put it into one single dashboard, which is amazing, saves a lot of time. But on top of that, it can automatically flag the underperforming pages and content gaps or identify content gaps. So in that situation, you're able to kind of, do this in a few minutes and then go into editing things on your own and doing whatever you need to get done versus sitting there for a long time and going through the process of looking at all these pages. So again, human review is really needed here. Make sure that they are pulling the right information and putting it into the right columns. But overall, it's just kind of streamlines that process of making that spreadsheet. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Our website and our emails on the screen, as well as our company phone number. We do have Instagram and Facebook, and obviously, our website has blogs that go more into detail on these topics. So if you guys need anything, go ahead and leave a comment under this video or on our blog, on our, social medias, whatever it is.